Hello and welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast. I am your host, Noa McCabe, and I am joined by my lovely co-host,
Danielle Kusenberger.
And today we want to hammer home a point that we keep seeing with our athletes, with people on Instagram, with strangers on the street. Why is it important?
Strangers on the street.
Strangers on the street.
Strangers don't be asking me this, but I hope they do. Man, if I were jacked as you, maybe they would. Hey, should I cut my carbs? Well, what's your name first?
Yeah,
Actually,
you know what's funny is I had car problems. If y'all follow me on Instagram, you've seen this. I had a car issue and I didn't have a car for 5 days. And then when I went to go pick up my car, the manager of the store was like, "You're a coach, right? Like you're a fitness person?" And I was like, "Yes." He's like, "I heard you talking to one of your clients and I have been interested in getting back into fitness." And so we had this great conversation about like what gym he should go to and what he should start doing to kind of get back into it. It was really cool. And I was just like, I must look jacked. I must look fit.
It feels good, huh?
It does feel really great.
Yay.
But anyways, what was the question that you got?
I had an athlete go on vacation for a weekend. A week wasn't that long. And she came back and she was out of routine on her vacation like everyone mostly is.
Mm-hmm.
I told her, just get back to the plan. There's no reason to change anything. There isn't data points to change things off of. She wanted to know if she should reduce her carbs because she didn't want to go straight to eating only 180 grams, by the way. In terms of she didn't want to add lots of water weight for water retention. Number one, on vacation, most of the time you're eating way more calories than you are on your diet plan and a lot more artificial sweeteners, foods you don't eat, XYZ.
Oils, butters, alcohol.
Your routine's off. You're having water retention from your vacay, not from getting back to routine. Number two, if you're on a vacation for 3 days, going back to your meal plan is going to be easy because you've been hitting the meal plan for so long. Routine is always better to get back to. And if you're holding water retention at any time, it isn't because you're getting back to routine. It's because you're reducing your water retention from the days prior of being on vacation.
Right. The way that I like to think about it is zooming out and giving yourself a longer time horizon. So let's say you've been on a meal plan for 2 months, you go on vacation and you eat whatever you want, you come back, your weight has spiked up, you feel puffy, you feel gross, blah, blah. What we're not going to do is then drop your carbs and calories to try and make up for your overeating. What we're going to do is get back to your baseline plan, because if you look at a graph over time, what's going to happen is your weight is going to go back to where it was because you're being consistent. And that's why consistency over time is so key. So I know when you get back from vacation, because I've had it myself, my clients have had it. Like I even see it on a micro scale with free meals. You see the scale go up and you think, oh no, I have to drop or I have to react and somehow get my body back to normal. Your normal is what you are in that day. Our bodies are constantly changing. Like you're not going to be able to stay in the one same place day after day after day. Like generally for most people, weight fluctuates every single day. And it can fluctuate a lot. It can fluctuate a little. At the end of the day, it's just a data point. It's just something for us to note. And if you're going on vacation, you're coming back and you're immediately reacting, that's a very poor mindset, because what it's going to do is it's going to teach you that every time you go off plan, you then have to yo-yo back down and somehow get yourself back to normal by cutting calories, cutting carbs, increasing cardio. And honestly, in a fashion, I see that as like punishing yourself. And I just don't think that that is a conducive mindset to bodybuilding goals, because at the end of the day, the vacation was 2 or 3 days, or maybe it was a week. That's 1 week out of 52 weeks in the year. So if you're looking at it at a long time span, that 1 week isn't going to derail everything as long as you get back to plan. There's no reason why we need as coaches to instantly react to things that you have going on. And my athletes know this a ton because this is how I react to them. If you go off plan, if you overeat, if you binge, if you go on vacation and you're off track, when you get back, I say, get back to plan. Just get right back on your plan. And I know mentally some people are like, well, I eat 300 grams carbs a day. I don't want to eat that because I've been eating that on vacation or more with like fun foods. Dude, your body's going to use the fuel once you get back into the gym. It's going to fuel your performance. Your training's going to be better. Your energy's going to be better. The water retention, it's going to disappear. Just give it time. So instead of worrying about what's right in front of you in that one day on the scale, or even the 2 or 3 days post vacation, look at it over a span of time. And I promise you everything's going to be okay.
Even if you're planning on going on a vacation, a lot of athletes will stress prior to the vacation. I'm like, dude, you're going on a vacation to de-stress. Don't stress yourself out. That's not the point here. But like Noah says, even if you're going on vacation next week, don't change your routine beforehand either. That will cause even more water retention because you put yourself on a low yo-yo diet there, and then you're going back to this high inflammation diet on vacation. And honestly, if most of my athletes tell me they're going on a vacation, or if I'm going on vacation, girl, I'm going to eat. I'm going to enjoy myself. I don't care what that scale says. It be up 10 pounds, whatever, dude. I know that's water retention. I know that's because XYZ. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Like, enjoy your time on the vacation and let yourself live as a human, because you'll be more likely to achieve your goals when you come back if you do that than to constantly be in a stressed mode.
100%. I actually have a funny story. Do you remember when I went, it wasn't vacation, but I went home to celebrate my sister's graduation. I came back, I was 7 pounds up from like a 3-day trip. And I texted Dee, I was like, Justin's going to be so mad. And she was like, no, he's not. She was like, it's going to be fine. And I was like, I have check-ins tomorrow. And I was stressed. But you know what happened? Literally nothing. Justin was like, okay, get back on plan. Like, just execute.
Yeah.
Do your plan. And that was it. And it was like, yeah, you're right. So I get it. Like, I've been there. Stress. But there's no, like, literally no reason. It was so much easier for me to just be like, oh yeah, you're right. Let me just get back on my plan.
Another thing too, you're actively choosing to eat these foods, which is totally okay. Please do it. Please eat the cake at the vacation bar, whatever. You know you're eating cake that you don't usually eat. You cannot expect your body to be like, oh, rice cake. No, this is actual icing cake. And I'm going to enjoy every bite of it.
Well, and to that point too, your body actually doesn't know
the difference.
So let's say
only
that
your mind does. If you convince your mind that this piece of cake is going to literally cause you so much water retention, the cake didn't cause you water retention, your mind did, because you convinced yourself so much to the point you raise your cortisol. So now your body's responding to your mind, not the cake.
Yes.
You eat the cake knowing, dude, I'm gonna feel good. I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna eat this. This thing's gonna taste so good. Guess what? You're gonna look in the mirror and you're gonna look so much better.
Dude, period.
Yeah.
I love that. I used to joke about it, but I'd be like, oh, I'm gaslighting myself into just convincing myself that this food is like not gonna do a thing. So I'd eat a cookie and I'd be like, oh,
it doesn't do a thing.
Better than my chicken. You know, like it, but it doesn't, because I totally agree. Like, the mindset around the food is so important. If you can just realize, yo, your body doesn't know the difference between Rice Krispie cereal and
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch. Literally, it doesn't. So why does like a Rice Krispie for intra, why is that okay, but a big bowl of Rice Krispies with chocolate milk is like not okay?
Dude, wow, with chocolate milk, she's getting good in here.
I know. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's the little food rules that we tell ourselves, or the way that we are viewing that certain food as good or bad. That is what's affecting your digestion and the way that your body looks, versus just enjoy the food. Enjoy the moment. Eat with your family. Eat with your friends. Enjoy that time in that vacation, because guess what? You're going to be back on plan next week. So just enjoy it, accept it, and enjoy it. And I promise your body's not going to change as much as you think that it is. It's not.
Nope. Not at all. Plus, if you think about it, dude, people with great physiques eat cookies all the time. Like, in an off season, I'm going to eat a cookie in the morning. I'm going to have ice cream at night. I'm also going to have green beans and rice for lunch. Green beans and rice. Green beans and turkey.
Right. Love it.
And that, guess I'm going to look my best. I'm going to feel my best, and I'm not going to care. Like, if you can get to the point where you view a cookie as something that's just a cookie and not anything else, then they're fine. Like just emotionally intelligent and smart mindset.
Yes. Relationship with food, emotional intelligence, success. I think that's it. We just did a little quick one today. Hopefully y'all don't mind, but we will be back again for another episode soon. Thank you for listening in. If you have questions, comments, anything at all that you want to learn from us, want to know from us, you want to hire us, we are accepting new athletes. So apply with us and we will talk to you again soon.
Bye.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to our podcast, Becoming Relentless. We hope that you leave this podcast feeling really relentless. That's what our goal is here. Please leave us a 5-star review. If you want to reach us, you can reach us through DM. My Instagram is Danielle Kusenberger. Noah, where can they find you?
My Instagram is Noa McCabe _IFBB Pro. And our Becoming Relentless podcast Instagram will also be linked in the bio. Make sure that y'all keep coming back every week. Like, share, subscribe. We love being tagged in your stories. And as always, leave us a comment, any questions, and we'll catch you on the next one.